having to face a lot of things, a lot of things on a lot of levels, and just the whole thing of to just keep walking, and not give up, and not give in to despair, and not give in to the voice of the enemy that tries to come in from every side, especially when you're going through parts of your life like this where you're just being tested so deeply. And I know most, if not, everybody out there, we're all, either you're going through something similarly difficult now, or you have, or you will, and you will be tested, and God will let you experience pain and loss, or you come to a knowledge of the truth, but there's still this elusive quality. It's still not quite there in terms of living in the noonday sun of God's love and God's grace, but then to trust God, in those kinds of situations, in those levels of your life, that He is still working in all of us, that He's still pursuing all of us, that He's still going to use it all for our own good if we just continue to love Him. And that's been a verse I've been meditating on a lot recently. Was Romans 8:28. In some ways, I think it's probably one of the most challenging verses in the entire Bible. That even when you're going through crazy things that you don't think you should have ever gone through or never expected to go through, that God somehow is going to use that for the good of this, the good of His kingdom overall, but for the good in your own life. And a lot of times, that good might just mean the things that you're learning, and the refining process, and being drawn closer to Him in ways that involve pain, involve walking through things that you just absolutely do not want to walk through. And it feels like you're being forced, or it feels unfair. But to learn to trust that even all that is part of His divine, plan for your life, even though it involves your decisions and other people's decisions, and your will is not negated. It's not God playing puppets with us, but somehow, even through all of our free will actions and all of our slow to learn weakness, God's using it and orchestrating it, and He is in control. And it's not some walk in the park, guys. I think a lot of you know that. A lot of you have been through, worse things that I'm going through now, and have seen God take you through it. And maybe some of you are going through things that you just don't feel like there's hope. And I just pray that all of us can come to a place where Jesus just carries us through, and He's enough, and He's what we keep our eyes on, and He's what we want more of, and He's what we invite in, what we worship with our lives and our relationships, not just with words or songs, but with the way we live and love people and lay things down and to keep walking. keep walking.